Today on Storyline, pre-production. But first, it's the next 5 pages of the stereotypes, so let's jump in and check that out, then we'll come on back here and have a little chat.
Come on back.
Come on back.
Well?
Bad news. You were right.
Oh, it sucks, doesn't it?
Well, it's not good.
I knew it. Okay. Help me fix it.
Ellen, this doesn't even sound like you.
Well, it's me, so deal with it. Now, can you help me fix it?
Well, that's not how this works. You write the music and the lyrics. I occasionally help with music.
Well, so far. But now I'm stuck, so you help with the lyrics. Can you just tell me what's wrong with it?
It's not even you.
It could be.
The thing is, you can't sing something if it doesn't really mean something to you.
Well, then I'm stuck. I mean, I really like the music, but the lyrics just aren't coming.
Alright, what does it make you think of?
Towels.
Ellen, if we're gonna do this, you gotta
Are
cooperate.
you serious? Every time I hear it, I think of towels.
Okay. Towels. Towels. What about towels?
Just bundling up in one when you get out of the pool. Really fluffy towels.
Okay, we could break that down a bit and say that it makes you feel safe and warm.
You could make a case for that, I guess. They're always white in my head. Is that significant?
Alright, just move past the towels.
Welcome to Storyline, the show where you get to watch 3 aspiring filmmakers learn how not to make a feature-length film. I'm your host, Ben Howe, and today I thought I'd start with a really practical tip on how not to make a feature-length film.
Wait a second.
What, James?
Are you taller? Ben, you
No,
you
I
just
don't
you
feel
don't
taller.
You don't really look like yourself right now.
I threw up
seem-
for 2 days straight.
I don't think that's it. It's the beard.
I
grew a
did.
beard.
I have a beard now.
Ben, you look so sexy with a beard. I'm
Thank
telling
you.
you, it's like I didn't think you could grow a beard.
I couldn't, but then I started bathing with Miracle Grow, and it's worked out quite well.
Yet another practical tip.
Some other unexpected side effects, but
So, as I was saying before James rudely interrupted me, you've probably figured this part out. Stephanie Lobsher has decided to move on to other creative projects, and we are happy to have had her for as long as we did. When we originally pitched the idea to her, she committed to being involved for 6 months. She gave us the better part of a year, and we will forever be grateful to her. But I'm really excited to share with you that going forward, part of Ellen will be played by the wonderful and talented Abigail Williams.
I mean, she's all right.
She's wonderful and talented, James. Wonderful and talented. They go together.
Wonderfully talented.
So, y'all welcome her to the team. I thought we'd talk a little bit about pre-production. James and I were talking this past week about our workflow, life in general, how things were shaping up. This very candid conversation eventually turned to identifying what our biggest weaknesses were.
Chocolate.
Maybe for James. Now, when I was first dreaming up how Storyline would work, I knew there would be little to no time for pre-production. I wanted to learn how to tell a great story, and I wanted to do so in the public eye so that I could simultaneously solicit feedback and learn to embrace failure as a valuable learning tool.
Reese, you dead? No, man. I'm not dead. I have to finish the race.
What I didn't anticipate or understand at the time was just how important pre-production is. So, let's talk about it. What is pre-production? Pre-production is the trip you make to the grocery store where you get all of the ingredients together to make sure you can make your meal. The thing about pre-production in a film is that many of these ingredients are imaginary or emotional. For a director, you have to figure out and feel that emotional journey that the characters are going through. You need to know what every moment looks like and feels like.
Yes, then we can see, that looks great. Looks like you're totally drunk out of your mind, but you can still see. And at that moment, to stop them, scream that out. Because
Pistare.
louder. Just,
Pistare.
right, louder.
Pistare. Pistare.
Great, twice is great.
Pistare. Pistare.
And at that point, everybody freezes and takes the money away. And then, with this glass, it's his turn. What could be nice, I don't want to leave your face for one moment. After the Basturi, when you get your senses back, you're still half gone. A little smile like, okay, sucker, it's your turn. Right, great. Okay, sucker, it's your turn. Wonderful. And then when it out, and then the demonstration of victory, and then down.
He's pretty great, isn't he?
It's pretty awesome. Yeah.
Pretty great.
When we started Storyline, I think we had this idea that if we could just get the actors cycling through their lines, then we could film them a couple times from different angles and be done. Back that up, I said different.
Who are you, Michael Caine?
I will film them from different angles.
Different angles.
And shoot
Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne, if I can shoot with different angles.
Master Bruce. That's my Michael Caine. Master Bruce.
That's not.
It's a terrible Michael Caine. So, fundamental flaw in our approach.
Dear Tink, you're dying.
Not having a totally locked script before we began. Sure, I know it's important. Locked script. I get it, but I didn't want to let us get so heavily involved in pre-production that we never got into production. I want to make a movie, not try to make a movie or plan to make a movie. I want to freaking do it.
Do you believe?
What that has meant for us is a lot of missed opportunities on set, a lot of weak decisions while we're shooting, and ultimately, lately, missed deadlines and delays. I recently had an experience where I had 4 days to do nothing but pre-production for a 2-minute piece. On day 4, I created a shot list, something I had never used before. Now, if any of you watching this have ever made a short film or anything like it, you may be thinking, what an idiot! You've never used a shot list? And I can say this, you're right. I was an idiot. We made the executive decision that if we don't spend any time in pre-production, then we're not going to go shoot it. It used to be that fighting the resistance meant we had to ship an episode every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, the Storyline crew will write, revise, shoot, edit, score, and deliver at least 5 pages of our feature-length film. And that's still our goal. We still really want to ship something every 2 weeks. But there's a new, higher goal, and that is we will not walk into a shoot unprepared. If we haven't spent the time in pre-production, then we won't shoot anything. And the reason that we have decided that it's so important is because we've come to realize that that's where you really find the story.
Like, we find it in the visuals, the emotions, the beats. It's all happening in our heads, and we can't make it happen on set unless we do pre-production first.
Mm-hmm. Check out the Facebook page. You can follow us on Twitter at StorylineP. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We don't have enough subscribers to really
feel good about ourselves.
feel good about
when
ourselves.
I go to sleep at night.
Yeah. I basically cry into my pillow every night.
That was a terrible.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
With really practical stuff and really practical.
You can do that better.
Yeah, I can. Welcome to Storyline, the show where you. Welcome to Storyline.
That's all I had in the teleprompter, so I feel like I'm kind of done. James, did you have anything you wanted to add? just me and you and James over there.
And you get on a circle on Google Plus.
Right.